Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Cher Cher. Mwah. Today I'm going to show you how I prepped for one of my shoots on Restaurant Impossible. If you've watched the show before, you'll know that it's intense from the minute we start. $10,000 in only 2 days to renovate a restaurant? I mean, that's a little crazy. When I first started as one of the designers, it was really hard to figure out how to balance the stress plus unhealthy eating. I was on the road all the time, so junk food was always one of my first things to reach for. It took me 11 seasons to finally figure out that yoga was the best way to sneak in some downtime and help me cope with my biggest enemy, anxiety. Today I'm sharing my 10-minute stress busters to help me stay zen in even the most stressful situations. So let's get started. I hated going to the gym. I think it was like the smell of sweat and confined spaces, and I don't know, that just freaks me out. I mean, really, I was just lazy. I needed something that would help me release tension, bad energy, help me strengthen my core, combined with some kind of form of meditation. Hello, yoga. I am in training. I'm learning new things every single day and how to cope with stress. By doing this, I'm going to be in the best possible shape, especially when I get things thrown at me, a little curveball here and there. I'm ready to go. All you need are 5 of my favorite poses. Starts with child's pose, forward bend, supported bridge pose, reclined bound angle pose, and almost everyone's favorite, Savasana or corpse pose. Let's begin with the essentials: a yoga mat and a block. If you're feeling any pain in your body, make sure to consult with your health practitioner before you try these poses. I always start with child's pose to elongate the back and open up the hips. Start by getting on your hands and knees. Knees hip distance apart, toes touching. Lean back and sit on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Press your palms into the floor and place your butt onto your heels. Keep your head up to create a more active pose. Breathe and stay here for 1 minute. You'll instantly feel safe and it's great for digestion. Next up, the forward bend helps to quiet a busy mind and balance the nervous system. Engage the core and hinge forward from the hips, placing the hands in front of or alongside of your feet. You can also keep the knees bent to protect the lower back. Take hold of each elbow with the opposite hand and soften around the eyes, jaw, neck, and mind. You can move side to side to get a bit of a stretch. Stay here for about 1 minute. All of your worries will melt away from the top of your head. Take your time coming out of the pose. Now it's time for the supported bridge pose. Place your yoga block nearby. Lie back on the floor with your knees bent and your feet flat. Bring your heels towards your butt. Feet should be parallel and about hip width apart. Shoulders are rolled under. Arms hug your side body, fingertips reaching to the sky. Press through the soles of your feet and curl your tailbone up, lifting your hips towards the ceiling. You can also tuck your shoulders in and reach your hands towards your heels and clasp them together for a nice stretch. Slide the yoga block underneath your lower back on the lowest level so that it rests under your sacrum. Lower your hips to the block, allowing it to support your weight. You should feel comfortable in this position and be able to rest here for 2 minutes. If you've been practicing this bridge pose for a while, you can try this variation to deepen the pose. Lift one leg at a time off the floor while keeping the block in place. Don't forget to breathe. Every time you inhale, focus on feeling your chest opening. To come out of this pose, press into your feet and lift your hips. Remove the yoga block and slowly and gently begin to uncurl your spine, lowering to the ground. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and rock gently from side to side. As an option, you can try the legs up the wall pose. Simply lie on the floor near a wall. Swing your legs up onto the wall so that your heels and sitting bones are supported against it. If you have any discomfort in your lower back, adjust your body slightly from the wall so that your sitting bones are not touching it. Rest your head on the mat, arms to the side, and feel free to bend your knees slightly so your kneecaps won't lock. This helps to regulate blood flow, restores tired feet and legs, and calms anxiety. Onto the reclined bound angle pose. This is a sweet pose that I know you're going to love. Grab 2 bolsters, or you can roll up towels instead. Bend your knees and draw your heels in towards your pelvis. Press the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop open to both sides. Place a bolster under each leg for support. Now lean backward slowly onto your back. Make any adjustments so that your spine lengthens along the floor. Draw your shoulder blades gently inward and let your arms relax, and you can place one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes and concentrate on your breath. This is my sweet pose, and I love it because it gives relief from fatigue and the tension just melts away. You can also try this by placing one of the bolsters at the bottom of your spine. You can use your block to support your leg. Now you can slowly lie back to open up your chest. Stay here for 3 minutes. And for the grand finale, corpse pose or Savasana. Lie back onto your mat. Place your heels at the corners of your mat, head resting and arms open to the side, palms facing up. Let the eyes sink into the back of the head and let the rest of your body soften. Here's 2 more variations that I enjoy. You can grab the bolster and place it at the bottom of your spine. Lie back, arms out, and palms facing up. You'll feel your chest start to open and sense of deep relaxation. Or you can place the bolster under your knees to release any pressure on your lower back. Hold for 3 minutes, breathe slowly, let go, and enjoy the serenity. If you have more than 10 minutes, stay here as long as you like. One of the things that I wanted to share with you this week is a quote that my yoga teacher passed on, and it says, "Start where you are," which was so inspiring to me because a lot of times we make these plans to start something, whether it's a diet or a workout routine, and we always sort of push it to another week, push it to another month, push it to another year, where we always say to ourselves, we're not ready yet, or there's all these excuses that sort of get in the way. Well, if you start where you are, then at least you'll be able to start practicing all of these amazing skills that are going to help build and get you to where you want to be. Start where you are means the minute that you get a thought in your head, just do it. Don't wait. Even if it's for just 10 minutes, I like to train my body and my mind with simple ways to cope with stress. Thanks for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Just try to find 10 minutes out of your day to try these calming poses. It's really helped me to relax and become a better person, especially when a certain person's screaming my name, like this. Cheryl! Oh my gosh, it gets me every time. Woo! Make sure to leave comments and questions below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Simply Cher Cher. I'll see you next week. And don't forget, start where you are. Namaste.